fellow Eagles fans, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Roy back again with another episode of the Preaching to the Birds podcast. We like to bring you the latest breaking Eagles news as it comes to, and we got a lot to cover today, but I'm going to be honest with y'all, be straight up honest with y'all. I think the Eagles about to lose this game, and I'm going to tell you why I think the Eagles about to lose this game. We have a number of injuries now, man. The Brandon Graham injury really is the most notable injury. That's the one that hurt me the most. And we also just lost Ben Van Sumeren today in practice. And realistically speaking, those two injuries are going to be huge in the game plan. Devontae Smith is still dealing with the injury. As y'all know, Bryce Huff has been, locked up. I can't let him out right now. He's in IR. He got 3 more games to play. So we brought in some notable players on the edge to try to fill the void from Brandon Graham and Bryce Huff not being here. KJ Henry, Charles Harris, just to name a couple of players. But I don't think it's enough. I just don't think it's enough. I don't think it's really enough. But I'm going to still tell you all the keys to the game. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully the Eagles get a sweet victory this week. Just a sweet, sweet victory. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a hard-pressed game. It's going to be a hard-fought victory if we do get the dub. But if we do get the dub, here's how we do it. Here's the keys to the game. So number 1 is this. We must score the football a lot. With Ben Van Sumeren not being there, we're going to have to air that thing out, boy. We're going to have to air that thing out. I was really liking how Ben Van Sumeren was going out here and doing things, but with the knee injury he just suffered during practice, we're going to have to see whether he can continue to play throughout the entirety of the season. We haven't really heard much about the knee injury, but that being said, it's something that we're going to really be looking into, diving deep into, because we need that boy. That fullback out here, he was putting in work, boy, and it's really sad to see him go. Number 2 on the list, and it might need to be number 1, but we need to win the turnover battle. We need to force Derrick Henry, force Lamar Jackson to make mistakes, force some of these notable playmaking receivers they have to make mistakes, cough up the ball. If we cannot do that, we will lose the game. How the Steelers won the game is they made the Ravens give up that rock. The Ravens had 3 turnovers in that game. We need to be able to capitalize like the Steelers did against the Ravens and get 3 turnovers, 2 to 3 turnovers in the game, capitalize on field position and win the game. And number 3 is we got to stay consistent at running the ball, man. I know, realistically speaking, let me say it differently. We got to be consistent in running the ball so that we can play action over these boys' heads. That's really what I'm trying to say, right? So the Eagles are going to have a difficult time to run the ball on this team. The Ravens have one of the best run defenses in the league. Their pass defense is porous. But we do not want to give this Ravens front an opportunity to go after Jalen's head by passing the ball 45 times in the game. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that to our quarterback. We don't want to do that to our O-linemen. Our O-linemen like to run the ball. And we need to let them run the ball, establish the identity, keep the identity what it is, and then do play action over their head. The Ravens secondary is ranked 29th in the league right now. 29th out of 32 teams, which means we have an opportunity to pass the ball, but we do not, and I repeat, do not want to get into a game where we throw the ball 40 times. It's not our identity. It's not how we want to play. It's not how we will win the game. We need to be consistent. Throw that ball over the head with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, if he plays. Hopefully he does play. Right now, that's up in the air. We got to see if he really going to be able to do that. But, man, these are the keys to the game. We got to make sure we get some turnovers in the game. We got to make sure that we stay consistent running the ball and, throw that play action over their head. And the number 1 thing is we got to score a lot of fucking points. We got to score a lot of points in this game to keep up. Realistically speaking, I think the Brandon Graham injury is going to be huge because it's going to be hard for us to, get that spark. If y'all didn't notice, Brandon Graham made all the big plays, man. All the key stops, all the key stuff. Brandon Graham was coming up making those plays, bro. And we need that from these new players. We're going to see who steps up. But that's all I really have for y'all. Hope you're having a great day. Peace out. Go Birds, baby. Yeah.